Today's video is going to be very spicy and interesting. Anything that has to do with The View and people calling them out is usually very interesting to watch, because I love it when people are able to stand their feet on the floor and make sure that they put these women in their place. Okay, make sure that they don't talk over them and go on a break the way they usually do. Today's video is from Insightful Report. It's titled "The View Triggered as Donald Trump Jr. calls them out for their hypocrisy on live TV." Really interesting. My name is Ogechi. If you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Do want to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, share, comment, and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be the first person to be notified anytime I drop a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, thank you for stopping by. Do want to subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and do the needful. Okay, let's get straight into this video because this looks really spicy and interesting.
You questioning my character?
I'm not questioning your character. I'm talking about you're questioning my father's character.
I'm sorry, I didn't question anybody.
That's Donald Trump Jr. fact-checking the women on The View, and things get extremely heated as he calls them out for being the hypocrites that they are.
You've worn blackface. Whoopee.
No,
you said that Roman Polanski.
I'm sorry, and don't.
You said that Roman Polanski. It wasn't rape when he raped a child. So let's talk about
let's talk about this. So you want to bring this up? The question came up.
I did not go in blackface, please.
No, she was not in blackface.
Thank you.
Sorry. Listen, being black, I recognize blackface. This I can say. Okay? I know it when I see it.
Back me up on that.
So now that you've broken this piece of ice, because I guess this is the fight you wanted.
It's not the fight I want.
Yeah, it is.
But if we're talking about character, we're talking about these things.
Are you questioning my character?
I'm not questioning your character. I'm talking about you're questioning my father's character.
I'm sorry, I didn't question anybody.
He was clearly prepared for the onslaught when he entered the lion's den known as The View. He was already anticipating the barrage of questions that would veer off topic from his book.
Recently, you've been very outspoken about how Hunter Biden has benefited from nepotism.
Yes.
And you say, "I wish my name was Hunter Biden. I could make millions off of my father's presidency." Yeah. And your father tweeted this. He said, your father encourages people to buy your book. I think that's benefiting from your dad's presidency, but not that my opinion matters, but let's talk about 2020, because you do talk about 2020 in your book.
The show?
No, 2020. He talks about 2020.
Can I address Hunter Biden first?
ABC plug.
Listen, I get that I'm the son of a rich guy from New York. I understand that. My father has done a lot. I've benefited from that as Hunter Biden has. The difference is we did that as a private company. When we got into international politics, the second my father won the presidency, he said, "We will not do new foreign deals going forward." Hunter Biden utilized his father's vice presidency to magically end up on a board in Ukraine with a language he doesn't speak, on a business he knows nothing about, for $83,000 a month. If I did that, you guys would lose your minds, understandably, and you'd be right.
Can I push back on that a little bit?
So we stopped.
Can I push back a little bit? Because the DC hotel,
One thing, Donald Trump Jr. he came prepared for these women. Like, he came prepared. You guys see how he's battling with them, the way he's responding. He's not even allowing them talk over him. He's responding, he's talking, and he came prepared, which we love to see.
father's DC hotel opened up just a couple of weeks after his election.
I'm glad you asked.
And you've actually made, I think, according to your father's financial report, he earned about $40.8 million, just a minute, from his DC hotel in 2018. The Attorney General is going to hold a $30,000 holiday party at the DC hotel. A lobbying firm with ties to the Saudi government paid $270,000 to the hotel between October 2016 and March 2017. There's
well, listen, let me
thank God he's president. He knows how to make a buck.
These are the details.
The bottom line is you have made money.
But let me finish. These are the details that the media always neglects. Yes, we're in the hotel business. We have been for decades. That's not a secret. When we take money from a foreign entity, in D.C., most of it's foreign entities, right? The government-related foreign entities, when they come, we literally stroke a check back to the U.S. Treasury. We spend more money on accountants than we can make from this to make sure we're doing that right, because we can't do that. My father gives back his entire salary to the U.S. Treasury to be put towards its causes, whether it was alcoholism, whether it was the Department of Interior. So we're literally not making money from any of those foreign governments. We're giving it back to the Treasury. And by the way, there's
But you
an
are
opportunity.
making money from the hotel based on the
We're
presidency.
in the hotel business.
All
and
right,
it's nothing
say
to,
something.
like, we're giving back.
That's not a
that's
crime.
what we've
Take a
done.
breath.
All right,
My
guys,
point-
guys,
They have a duty
we
and
didn't
obligation
become,
to honor their
like, unlike
business
Hunter Biden,
contracts.
we didn't become international businessmen
let's-
magically
let's-
when we got in office.
Listen,
All right,
don't
and that's
do
something that no one talks about.
Don't do that.
We stopped
Excuse
doing it.
me.
Did you
not
notice how
stopping.
Trump Jr. strategically brought up Joy Behar's past controversial actions, such as dressing up as a black woman, a move that many would find offensive? While this tactic may seem divisive, it ultimately showcased Trump Jr.'s ability to navigate contentious topics and steer the conversation in his favor. By highlighting instances of hypocrisy and double standards, he effectively demonstrated his mastery of political maneuvering. He found himself in a position where he had to constantly defend himself and deflect certain accusations. The women on the panel continuously interrupted him, making it difficult for any semblance of civil discourse. It's clear to me that the interview lacked courtesy and focus. They didn't even ask him about his book, which should have been the primary topic of discussion. It's basic courtesy to address why someone is appearing on the show and then proceed accordingly. Disregarding this not only shows a lack of respect, but also undermines the purpose of the interview. And it's just another example of how wicked these women are.
This is actually so sad because honestly, whenever you are brought on The View and there's an argument, you most likely would not talk about that thing that actually brought you on the show, which I feel is really sad because this guy couldn't talk about his book. He has a book which actually brought him which brought him on air, but he wasn't able to express and talk about the book. Instead, they talked about so many other conversations, and he's very good. He's very good at maneuvering. He's very good at turning the conversations in his favor. He wasn't stopping. He came prepared. I'm very sure he knew these women and he knew the extent of their wickedness. He knew the extent of their lies. He was not stopping at any point. He was giving it to them and called quite interesting. I would love to see the full video. I love to see the full video. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this video. Let me know what you think about Donald Trump Jr. and the women on The View. Did he actually call them out the way you would have loved him to call them out, or was he actually mild with them? Or what do you think about this? Anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Do want to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye bye.